Hey everybody, and welcome to the John A. McCabe Show, where it's all about accelerating your authority in your business or field of expertise by helping entrepreneurs, business owners, authors, experts, speakers get seen, get heard, get noticed on any device, anywhere, anytime in 100 days or less, also known as the Authority Acceleration Program. Today my guest is Everett O'Keefe, someone I met in San Diego as we were attending the same marketing training courses, like I said, down in San Diego over the past 5 years. And during that time, we've also been involved in some high-end masterminds together. Now, Everett's an international #1 best-selling author, having authored and co-authored 5 Amazon #1 best-selling books. He's also helped create and launch more than a dozen best-selling books for his clients. Now, Everett speaks across the nation on the power of publishing, expert positioning, and how to create and leverage mastermind groups and events. Now, he's a co-founder of the Masters, a mastermind group composed of high-performing speakers, authors, and entrepreneurs. He's also the co-founder of the Mastermind Retreat, an exclusive gathering of international marketing experts. Now, he and this group meet twice a year for an experiential event in locations such as Aspen, Yosemite, and also the Caribbean. As an expert coach and consultant, Everett works with an international client base that includes speakers, authors, physicians, and business owners, along with other marketing consultants. Now, Everett and his team work with speakers, as I said, authors, experts, and what they do is these people want to improve their business and their reach through either publishing or video marketing, social media, and strategizing with others through book and product creation and launches, while allowing their clients to focus on their own areas of giftedness. Now, be sure you listen closely to what Everett has to say, because he's someone you can learn a great deal from. He knows very well how to position an entrepreneur and to accelerate their authority using a lot of the same strategies that I actually use with my private clients as well. So be sure to stick around, because when I come back, I'll be joined by my good friend Everett O'Keefe. So just give me 1 minute and I'll be right back. Everett, how you doing?
Hey, I'm doing great. How you doing, John?
I'm doing excellent, So everybody, thanks for joining us today. As I mentioned, my very special guest, Everett O'Keefe. He's a 5-time Amazon #1 best-selling author, co-founder of the Masters Mastermind Group, as well as a Mastermind Retreat. So everybody, please give it up with a flurry of likes, shares, thumbs up, hearts, icons going across the screen for Everett O'Keefe.
Can I go do that for myself too? I'm just going to go give a bunch of love right there.
You can do that for sure, my friend.
Oops, I accidentally unliked it in the process of trying to like it more.
I can make a great comment about self-love, but I think it's not that kind of a show.
Yeah.
So how you doing today, Everett?
Hey, I'm doing great. This is exciting. I'm glad to be with you, especially live. I mean, hey, there's nothing like live. This is way better than doing just a recorded podcast or something. So thanks for having me on.
Hey, no worries. Whoops, I'm just getting my Facebook pulled up on my phone.
Speaking of live.
So I can give some shout outs a little bit later on, but first thing before we get started, Everett, how about you tell our audience, because some of the people are on that probably do know you, but there's probably some people that are going to watch us that don't have any idea who Everett O'Keefe is. So why don't you give it like the 3 to 5 minute version of your origin story, where you started, how you get into this business, and sort of what transpired to where you are today.
Sure. First, I'll let you know I'm a husband. I'm a father of 3 kids, like ages 14 to 19, and live in Clovis, California. I've been involved in marketing for many years, but it was always involved in marketing for myself using old-fashioned ways. A lot of networking as I marketed my business at the time, which is that of a vocational rehab counselor. But about 8-9 years ago, there was a transition in my industry, and I needed to make some changes. And about that time, I reconnected with a good friend named John Riding, and we decided to build, of all things, a network marketing company.
Okay.
And wow, that is great for some people. We decided after several years of trying it, we weren't those some people, and we were not.
I'm in that group too. I'm not of those some people.
Yeah, I mean, the irony is we were great networkers. I mean,
Yeah.
in the old-fashioned sense of just networking, but actually, yeah. So we won't need to go too far down that road. But it came a time where we decided to sell text message marketing to Main Street businesses, and we had what we thought was a really great product, and we were doing a really great job at making no money. Because we were pricing it for every business instead of only the best businesses. And I found myself waking up in the middle of the night just freaked out about our finances and future. And at that time, actually engaged with some great coaches in the sense of Ed Rush and Mike Koenig's, learning some new strategies, and my whole business changed around. I also started to participate in a mastermind group. And between coaching and the accountability and creativity that came from the mastermind group, my business changed. I just in the last few years, for instance, I would say our income has tripled at least. And I found myself, instead of waking up in the night freaking out about how I was going to pay the bills, I find myself, if I wake up at night, it's because I'm thinking about, wow, what cool thing can I do with that client or with that project? And this last year got to take this last summer, spent a month of it in Europe, 2 weeks treating my family to a trip through England and Ireland, and 2 weeks working with a client in Germany. And those things are so far removed from where I was just a few years ago. And really a lot of it, I have to give credit to great coaching and great masterminding.
Excellent, excellent. So what I like to do on the show, Everett, I know you watched yesterday and you've watched a few of the shows before. The first thing I like to do before we really get too far in the interview process is a speed round of questions. Just sort of gives you, lightens it up a little bit, gives the viewer a little better sense of who Everett O'Keefe is on more of a personal as well as professional level. So I like to call it a speed round of 10 questions for the viewers, and anyone watching, please participate along. When I ask the question, please go ahead and enter your answer into the comments. See how your answers compare to Everett's and other past guests. So if you could do that, that would be great. So as always, like I said, play along at home. So are you set, Everett? We got 10 questions. We'll do it in the shortest amount of time possible.
All right, I'll try not to be too verbose.
Okay. So number one, name the book that impacted your life the most.
The Traveler's Gift by Andy Andrews.
When you were a young boy, who was your celebrity crush?
I couldn't put those posters on my wall. I would get in trouble. So I don't know. Okay, Cheryl Ladd. How about that?
Okay. What is the book, podcast, or show that you're into right now?
I like this one. That's what I like. This one.
Okay, excellent. Good answer. So, do you currently work with any coaches? If so, how many?
I would say I still get Ed Rush. Is somebody I still tune into pretty carefully to learn from him.
So what's your favorite movie of all time?
The Princess Bride.
Okay, caught me off guard with that one.
Really? All right.
It's a great movie. I love that movie.
My name is Inigo Montoya. You killed my father. Prepare.
Are you currently involved in any masterminds? If so, how many?
2. I'm involved in 2.
Okay. Name the person, either dead or alive, who you would most like to meet and have dinner with.
Christ.
Favorite type of vacation, either a beach or adventure tour?
What we just did. Family in England and Ireland exploring castles and, yeah.
Excellent. The best business advice you ever received?
Wow. Don't price things for Main Street.
Excellent. The last one is a two-parter. Beer or wine, pizza or wings?
Beer, pizza.
Excellent. Those are my choices as well. So Everett, you and I have been in the same mastermind over the years, and now you've gone on and actually started your own. Can you tell me how that actually got started?
Yes, absolutely. I was at an event, at a Mike Koenig's Ed Rush event, and with my then business partner John Riding, and he's since passed away, which has been a real challenging part of this story. And then we were approached by a gal who said, hey, when can I come to your office and learn like everything there is to learn about marketing? And we thought, well, like we were totally flattered by that, but we also thought how boring like that would be. Yeah. And we decided instead to create a more fun event. And out of that came a mastermind retreat, which the first one took place in Yosemite. And it was a chance for us to all gather in a log cabin in the woods and to build each other's business and go have an incredible time and eat lots of fattening food. And nice. And from that came just naturally a really unique mastermind group, because we had been able to first share in the experience of some incredible things that happened in Yosemite that just bonded us together so we could have this phenomenal group. And I know some of the people in the group are on the chat right now, so it's really a special thing.
So how long ago was it that you started that group?
So that was 13, 14. You know, I haven't even really thought about it. I think it was, yeah, that's a good question. I think it was 2013.
Okay.
Yeah.
Somewhere in around there. So about 3, maybe 4 years ago.
Yep.
So can you talk about some of the successes your mastermind members have had as a direct result of being in your group?
Oh my goodness, absolutely. It's very interesting to watch it happen, because we've had people create projects and businesses together. Mm-hmm. We've had people collaborate on little things as well as big things. And then we've seen really a number of, I won't call them zero to hero stories, because they're not, nobody was a zero when they came in. But there were people whose businesses were at very near to zero. And we've had a chance to watch their businesses really take off. And what's interesting about it is you watch some of them, and a mastermind group will have a lifespan in some people's lives, and they'll participate in one, and then they may not participate in a while. They may outgrow one, stuff like that. We've had some people outgrow the group. They've just gotten so successful and so busy that they don't have a chance to participate in the group that much. Or they move on to other ones, ones that are, a lot more expensive. So it's a blast to see it happen.
And that says a lot for your group when you have people sort of graduating from your group into higher end masterminds facilitated by, some of the very well-known top people in the marketing.
Yeah, like 25K level, that type of thing.
Exactly.